Alright, so you've had your bird for quite some time now, and you want it to be like those cute and cuddly birds that you see everywhere on the internet. But before you start thinking about making your bird love you, you should also know how to show it that you love it back. In this video, I'll show you different and unique ways on how to make your bird fall in love with you, and also how to make it feel loved back. Birds make great pets. The way to their heart can be a bit difficult as they're so stubborn. But once you've earned their trust, it will feel so good to know that a little feathered ball loves you and allows you to cuddle and pet it. These 10 tips will help you to get your bird to love you. Spend time with it. If you want your bird to love you and to get used to you, you have to keep its cage in the room that you spend most of your time in. And also to allow your bird some time outside of its cage, so it can hang out with you. Share with it. The best way to make your bird look at you as if you were a part of its flock is to share food with it. If you're eating an apple or any other food that is bird safe, try to make chewing sounds and let your bird share the meal with you. Baby talk it. Another way to earn your bird's affection is to talk to it like you would with a baby.
This is a pretty bird. Yeah. You like to jump.
Whenever you're addressing your bird, try making high-pitched voices that will grab its attention.
Pretty budgie. Wow.
And if you'll repeat the same words every day, you might even teach it how to talk.
Just a baby bird.
Buy it with treats. If you'll make your bird realize that you are the source of the yummy stuff, it will immediately fall in love with you. That is guaranteed. So in every chance you have, try offering it its favorite treat or even its regular seed mix. Just make sure it takes it from your own hands. Groom it. Birds love grooming each other as a part of their flock habits. So if your bird lets you touch it, and also enjoying getting scratches, by all means go for it. But if it's not into it and doesn't want your hands on it, do not force it. Take it while it's young. It's not a secret that if you'll take a young bird and raise it into an adult, it will be much easier to make it love you. So if you don't have a bird yet, or you're planning on getting another one, take it while it's young. Keep it happy. If you want your bird to love you, you must do your absolute best to prevent it from getting bored or depressed. A bored bird will have a hard time bonding with you. So it's important to have enough toys and different kinds of foods that will make it busy and stimulated. Be gentle with it. Birds are very intelligent, but they won't understand you if you're impatient with them. If you're forcing your bird to doing things it doesn't want, it will really hate you for that. So be patient and gentle with it while taming and handling it. Tame it often. Taming your bird is a necessary part in making it love you. You'll both spend a lot of time together while taming. And your bird will also get lots of treats after following commands. It's a great way to bond and make your bird trust you. Let it rest. Giving your bird a break from taming and playing, and even just from hanging out with you, is also important. You don't want to overdo the bonding part, because birds are known to be free spirits, and they'll want to have some time for themselves too. A happy bird is a healthy bird. And if you clicked on this video, it already means that you care a lot about your feathered friend and want to do your absolute best to make sure your little buddy is happy. These are 5 ways to keep your bird happy every day. Imagine living your life the exact same way every day. Same toys, same environment, and same food. Sounds boring, doesn't it? Your bird needs changes every now and then. If you want to keep your bird happy, you must consistently change and update its toys. It's not about putting a massive amount of toys in its cage and think that will do, but about keeping 2 to 3 main toys inside the cage and changing them every week or so. This will keep your bird busy and interested in the new toys, and it will never get bored. Same with perches. Change your bird's perches and their positions in the cage so your bird will investigate around the cage and find new things to do. Roaming time. I know many people still keep their birds caged all the time without giving them the necessary free time outside their cages. Unless your cage is huge and your bird can fly inside, giving your bird some free time outside is a must. My budgie's cage is only used for sleeping and eating time, and they're spending most of their time outside, flying around the room, playing and having a good time. And that's the way it should be for every bird owner that wishes his birds to be happy. Spend time with your pet birds. If you only have one bird, you should strongly consider getting it a friend, as the statistic shows that a lone bird has a very high chance of getting depressed. If you don't have the option to get it a friend, you should spend at least half a day with your lone bird. If you have a flock of birds, you're still not entirely excused from being around, and should spend your time with them as they recognize you as their owner and the source of their food. They will be happy to have you around. Don't be boring with food. As I mentioned earlier, you won't be happy with eating the same food every day, nor will your bird. Providing a large variety of food isn't only important for their health, but also for their happiness. Birds love to investigate and try new things, even if they might seem a bit scared at first. Don't disturb your bird's sleep. Your bird needs at least 10 hours of consistent sleep every single day. Parrots usually go to sleep when the sun sets and wake up as the sun rises. So try your best not to disturb your birds, whether it be with noises or artificial lighting. It's best to cover their cage when they go to sleep. Just make sure there are sufficient breeding holes. Of course you love your bird, but even with all the fancy toys and expensive cage you got for it, your bird still doesn't know how special it is for you. In this video, I'll show you 5 ways to show your bird you love it, in a language it will actually understand. Put down your phone. Your bird needs some face-to-face interactions every single day, especially when you come home from work or school. The first thing that you should do is to greet your bird. You don't want your bird to feel like you're avoiding it. It's waiting to get a reaction from you after not seeing you for a while. And that's why it's important to put down everything that distracts you, like your phone, and give it 100% of your attention. Give it its favorite food. Food and love go together perfectly when it comes to showing your bird you love it. So it will be no surprise and kind of common sense that if you'll feed your bird with its favorite treat, and preferably from your own hands, it will love you for it. But try to avoid feeding it too many treats and saving the pleasure for special occasions. You obviously don't want your bird to gain too much weight and to risk its health too. Respect your bird's nature. Many owners prevent their birds from going about their natural instincts, such as flying around the house and not letting them chew on stuff, or even restricting their birds to certain areas because they're afraid of their bird's poop and mess. Preventing your bird from doing all of those things is being selfish. Of course you shouldn't let it destroy your house, but at the same time, if you want to keep it happy and show it your love, you should just let it be what it is, a bird. It's important that you love your birds for who they are. Use your high voice. It's already proven that birds absolutely love it when their owners baby talk to them. They love high voices and sounds. You can usually tell they love it because they'll stop whatever it is they were doing and focus on you and your voice. You can try to read a book when they're nearby, or just to sing to them while they're sleeping. Pretend to be a part of the flock. Most parrots are naturally used to living as a flock, and if you'll try to fit in, they'll definitely fall for it. You can be a part of your bird's flock in many ways, such as sharing food together. You can give it bites of bird-safe food. That's a great way to bond and show affection. Just make sure it doesn't bite the parts you bit from, as human saliva can be toxic for a bird. Another way to be a part of their flock is to move your finger around their bath. It makes them feel as if you're taking a part of their bath as well. And of course, you can take an advantage of every opportunity you get to play with them.